So playing the next Mass Effect games, I use the Unreal Engine and the Frostbite engine. Okay. Only one question. For all God. Don't fuck this up. Because John was an awful game you made. The 3 was just infuriating. I still hate the 3 just still pretty much to this day. But if this is true, then this may be a major upgrade over the last engine. Hey guys, me on Touchbone, and I have a new next Mass Effect using the Unreal Engine, so the Frostbite engine. Now we went over this weird news when I do an other Mass Effect. I don't know, I'll figure find out about that next world story that I'm in for, but as I've been in for more time, Mass Effect has been a weird downward trajectory as in Drona, and 3 still complete mess. I hate 3 ending. 3 is pretty much to this day, so I'm hoping about this new one is good, but I just don't know how I feel about it because I don't trust the same people who made by the people made by the gone. So it's trying to do it short. I'm happy to know engine, but I want to worry at the same time. So yeah, it should be fun. Again, what do I mean by that? Well, you'll find out. So do you want about engine news? Yep, see ya. Hi, as you can tell from my intro, about this news. Why? You'll find out. Let's get started. According to the article I have either from VentureB.com, yes, I know the weird nano is COVID, and I quote, Mass Effect 4 might use Unreal Engine stuff Frostbite. Yep. A new gameplay event on the corner, published on the city concerned using Unreal Engine for the next game in the Mass Effect series. This information probably comes from an EA job listing for technical director Mass Effect 5. That post said the publisher looking for candidates who have experience with Unreal Engine or higher. I've confirmed through multiple sources that this is because everything is on the table when it comes to tech for a new Mass Effect. That includes potentially replacing EA's in-house Frostbite engine with Unreal, which thank fucking God. Why? Frostbite was made actually for DICE for Battlefield shooters, not for Mass Effect. It didn't work for Dragon Age, it didn't work for Mass Effect, and it did not work for Anthem. Anthem failed miserably, so I'm glad they're using Unreal. Unreal Engine is a Frostbite engine. Then doesn't put it together anymore. BioWare built the first 3 games on Unreal, which is a bundle of tools that devs can use from Epic Games to put together new games. For Mass Effect Andromeda, BioWare switched to EA's Frostbite, which developers decided originally created for Battlefield shooters. But Mass Effect and BioWare followed Anthem lost something in the translation from Unreal to Frostbite. You think? No shit, it wasn't translation, but that's because that engine was designed for first-person shooters. It was not designed for RPGs or any other genres. I feel people keep forgetting that part, but you know what? I don't blame the developers for not even EA and their bullshit corporate assholes, but I can blame my that all day. But let's face it, Frostbite was always designed for Battlefield, not designed for any other game, period. And you Frostbite was just stupid idea at the very beginning. My god damn it, that's an awful idea. It was. That depending on the ambient world animation. When a nightclub in the original Mass Effect where dozens of Daniel characters and ambient characters will remain motionless until you approach them. For EA, however, Frostbite appeared was about saving money, since it owed the tech it wouldn't have to make a license waiting for Epic or other outside firms. I reached out for EA comment after the story and statement the company may provide. Yep. Mass Effect still years away, but I want to stay ahead of the tech curve. Frostbite PR already won within EA, especially with the Mass Effect team once again looking at Unreal, and makes some sense to look at the publisher using history. When EA probably begins to start shifting all the parts of Frostbite, we Respawn to start Jedi Order, we Respawn built using Unreal. EA drawing from successful Unreal games, EA became more open to the idea of working on that engine once again. And that led EA to back in the decision to explore the possibility of using Epic's software kit on future entry BioWare space opera. One consideration is that EA wants BioWare armed and ready for bringing modern Mass Effect games years from now. That means accepting that Frostbite could end up extremely out of date by the time work starts on Earth on Mass Effect 5. Technically Mass Effect 4 and Mass Effect 5, and John was more of a spam, but you know what? We'll be alright there. BioWare is currently working on Dragon Age 4. That game's still on track for a 2023 release, according to my sources. That would likely mean we wouldn't see Mass Effect 5 until 2025. Okay, so the next Mass Effect game come on 2025, which means maybe 3 years from now. Cool! I'm fine with that, because I mean, actually that's good. That means they can take their time and not screw it up. At least I hope, because as I before, the little people made by are gone, so I don't trust them. I don't trust the same people people may pick off on genre who made Magic 5, and then maybe they get some people who made Magic 1 and 2 great, but who knows? We'll see about that and more. And even in optimistic scenario, Frostbite could look creaky and ancient compared to something like Unreal Engine 5. Yep. The reality is that BioWare is researching all kinds of cutting-edge graphical and technical features that it could implement into Magic 5, and it could easily end up in a situation with the only real viable card efficient way of accomplishing this by going with Unreal. But at the very least, BioWare wants to maintain technical parity with the industry. It's going to familiarize itself with Unreal, even if they end up sticking with Frostbite in the end. What? Wait, stop, on your straight. So then I can stick with Unreal or with Frostbite. I'm confused, that makes no sense. Whatever. I don't know what that means, but we'll say about that. Yep. And nothing on the show. But also on the show, okay, Matt is going to I think Unreal Engine this time and not go with Frostbite. So okay, Wednesday pen, baby. I hope. Yep. And nothing on the show. Item. My father. You well know, I imagine all the pretty games shit all that. I imagine 1, I imagine 2, 3 is where everyone went to shit in my opinion. 3 stupid endings still garbage to this day. I hate this ending, the 3 endings still garbage. It's still driving me crazy, it's still a bad ending. But you know what, despite that major criticism, I still believe my American 2 and even 3, has major problems. It's still out there, still good games. In fact, all of them good games in my opinion, it's still great, even though the ending of 3 destroyed everything. Despite that setback, it's still a good trade. Even if 3 and it's garbage, I will admit the game is still fun. The characters are great, the characters are amazing, and the characters are fantastic. That's the best part of 1 and 2 and 3. The characters actually made the game great. Just 3 and destroyed everything, but you win point. So the primary method for Junior actually the Unreal Engine is actually good because Face Factor Engine. Frostbite, I mean, more time was made for first-person shooting. It was not made for RPG or any other game actually besides first-person shooters. Fact. Because Face Factor and Frostbite for more time was not made actually for any other game besides for first-person shooters. It was not made for RPGs. It was specifically not made for RPG period. It was made for Battlefield. That's about it. And even the people who made Andromeda hated using Frostbite. Frostbite was not designed for RPG. It was designed for first shooters. That's about it. No one Andromeda failed miserably. Even Inquisition had Frostbite. Frostbite failed because Frostbite is not designed actually for RPG. It's made for EA point. I don't repeat myself, but you can't blame me. Like, it's just a huge win. I have EA bullshit, and Frostbite is a death sentence in the very beginning. So the fact that they made Magic 4 or 5, what are they saying? The Junior actually Unreal Engine actually good. So maybe the game actually way better than before, with the terrible but the Frostbite ending. So that's the good news. But like I said, we don't know what the story is about. We don't have anything going on anything. But as far as Magic is concerned, I'm just having it going with a way better ending this time. I made the game to be really good and not horrible. So that's all I wanted. All I wanted is a good game, and that's it. But the question is though, where would it go with Magic 4? Because, question, at the end of 3, you had 3 terrible, 3 endings. You had Destroy it with Destroy Awesome Mega, which is stupid because having the gift don't get over with bullshit. Simulator is garbage. A Control is infuriating. And Rejection is... Actually, Rejection everyone dies, which is also pretty F you, but you made points. So, I don't know where would you take with Magic series with 4. Heck. Like... Where would you go with 4? Where would you take at the acting and the truth? Because Trudy, even though it was horrible, it had definitive ending unless the court at the tower, not tower, we all trying to find Shepard, but Shepard died at the end of 3. So I don't know where they're going with the Trudy. We don't have, well, not Trudy, we don't know what it's going to take when after particularly 3, but we do know we are actually in this game. So, make sure we are actually in this new story. We don't know, we don't have information about this, but as far as any matter is concerned, while I am intrigued about this, I am still worried about XG Diamond, but a little about people made by are gone, so I just don't know how I feel about the new entry in the series as a whole. I won't be pretty long when we do, but I want it to be good. Yeah, but we'll see about that. But despite that setback, I'm just having to remember to not even fall for units to Unreal. So maybe this guy can make the game actually way 10 times better than using Frostbite. At least that's the good news to come out of madness. Worst case scenario, the game is horrible, but yeah, we'll see about that. As far as the new game concerned, I just haven't taken Unreal 9 Frostbite at the beginners, so yay for us. But I'm checking more information about this with a chance. But anyhow. Hey, now we know when this game is combined to come out 2095, so but it's like 3 years after Dragon Age SE4. So that's gonna do it. So that's the good news. But I'm just more worried about how the story gonna fit with the trilogy as a whole. Because remember, I think at 3 Shepard died. I think at 3 with the BS reasons. Again, I don't get why it was going. I don't like 3 payment points. So who knows? As far as the Mac concerned, we'll see. I'm just having to use the Unreal Engine 5 and not using the terrible but the Frostbite anymore. So that's the good news. So I'm checking more information about this thing on which end. But anyhow. I can just borrow it. Don't worry about Mass Effect 5 might use Unreal Engine instead of Frostbite. Comment number. You guys think about engineers? Do you like it to radio? I'm also looking for the on Twitter. Comment channel on Superstars. Click the bell, kindly offer some story. But you can, I'll talk a little long live Mass Effect. See ya. Bye, Mass Effect. See ya. Bye.